They lost to Astralis in overtime. They beat Mouseboards on it, but then they immediately lost to Astralis before that. It's not been really good for... I think their Inferno's gotten worse with Nico on the team. My own ideas for why that might be, but apart from that, I think they are the stronger roster.
Well, Babson.
Could be a good chance to show if they've improved anything.
He didn't clear his corner, Launders. He didn't clear his corner and he died.
Always be meticulous.
But look at Nico, very quickly on the heels of Big Clan, tapping into their faces as they rest in place at the top of mid. Damage both directions, but a bit of a compromised A site at the moment. Nico, he is so far back behind them that they know if they push forward, it's maximum of 3v2. But Tizian, curious. He's got the bomb and falls back. Now, if he dies to Nico, that's a problem. If he kills Nico...
If he finds Nico, he is the sweatiest man alive.
Who's the king of hide and seek?
Nico's the sweatiest right now, and if he kills him, he becomes the sweatiest.
Look at this position. Who goes here?
Oh, well, that's really awkward because now it's 3v2, 1 on the site. Almanac is the guy.
Almanac has to be the man.
He can run from Nico. Nico has to really be patient about coming out. But the bomb is here, so Nico might know.
Yep.
Okay, what is going to happen? They're going up through the halls. Nico's starting to rotate over, but Baker really taking their time.
Yeah, Keto, he's just locked into the boiler room, so they're going to burst out the side of Balk. Amanek's still waiting in his corner, and just as he moves...
Wow, after all of that time.
Now it's on Nico. Like a grizzly out of hibernation, he is hungry. And, well, Keto's head's already been chomped clean off.
Where's he going? He was pretty confident there's some kind of lurk play here, but there isn't. He's wrapping around Arch. 1v2, Tizian and Terrace are very low. They could be headshots, but Nico as well.
Oh, Nico, this is winnable.
One in pit.
Looking for the 4K, but he jumps and he taps, and Xantares just dives back and hides inside of pit. Time is of the essence. And Xantares on the scoreboard. Big Clan, they will win this pistol.
Nice shot, Nico. Very nice shot, but they still lose. So, yeah, they've been bad on both their T and CT round percentages. Very bad on their CT round percentages. I personally think it's because they've been a bit too passive lately. But we'll see. We've got a tech pause here. And the other maps in the series, we've got, I think, Mirage and Dust 2, if I'm not mistaken. Dust 2 coming up next. G2's map pick. So Big wanted to take them here. I definitely rate Big's Inferno. It's a map I think they've all pretty much always liked to play. And they do some cool stuff. I think Xantares is very good at this map. He is a good Halls entry. He is a good CT side anchor in pit. Very good all over on the A side on both sides. But the amount of firepower on G2 is what is just the threat that you can't really find anywhere else. So many players that can pop off. Now, Kenny S, he's been struggling. He's been having a really bad tournament. He's got 50-81 so far.
Well, it's because he suffers from a broken heart.
A broken heart? Why does he have a broken heart?
Jax is gone.
Jax? Oh my god. The bromance to end all bromances. He said, no matter what happens, Jax or no Jax on G2, they're going to be friends forever. That's what he said.
I cry every time. But there's brotherly love on G2 now. Nico and Hunter.
Kovaches.
Scout shot from Kenny, not going to find anybody. Xantares doing what he does. Bomb comes back from Banana. This is the 3-man A stack from G2. What do they got going? Well, Kenny's over in the library, reading up on how to hold Arch. And then G2 also have Amanek and Hunter over here towards Balk. But Tabson, well, he is given an opening. That's Amanek who gets aggressive, and it costs him. Kenny getting desperate, just pounding scout shots through that smoke. Hunter inside of the site. Only a CZ to play with, so 12 bullets gonna need a bunch of bodies, and he only finds himself the one. Still time to pick that bomb back up so Xantares can recover, and now it's just a matter of keeping G2 at bay. But a Galil spray that betrays poor Keto. 3v3. Santera's Molotov could go over towards Library. That would deny them any entrance if they even wanted to take the chance. But obviously with the Galil, the Scout, the Deagle, 3 sets of armor and Kevlar, well, they're fine to just go ahead and walk away. Save this one and try again in the next. Big Clan, they get the better of the A site. Amanek dying in apartments for free. That really unraveled this ball of yarn.
Definitely. So far, so decent here. 3 alive in the post plant. Bomb goes down. They'll all get into their safe positions. Hang on to their Galils. We'll try again next round for G2. One of my favorite stacks, I hope, comes out of G2 is that 4-lane setup. 4-arch, 2-lane, no. 2-lane, 2-arch, 6 consoles. The G2 setup. One on the barrel holding the back of halls. One of the strongest setups. 60% of the time it wins every time.
Whoa.
Every single time.
I thought it never won half of the time.
It never won half of the time. Maybe also true simultaneously.
Who knows how numbers work? There's a Zeus! I see the Zeus. Fear my wrath. That's Kenny S as he walks these apartments with the Scout. And he doesn't get much. In fact, he gets nothing other than a Mac 10 upside the head. Like Grandma's slipper. Got a couple players inside of the bomb site and another one on balcony. There wasn't much for G2, but everything they have still in their hands is here. Amanek. That shouldn't happen. The Zeus does 93 damage.
I think
it
it's
is
fine.
unfair.
I think it's fine.
No, it's kill or nothing.
I think it's fine. Would you rather that do nothing?
Yes. Kill or nothing.
I like the random damage that you get.
Tizian's just
It's all
eyes bulging as he comes out of the balcony. 7 health.
It's all ADR at the end of the day. Props to stat lineup.
All right. All right. Sorry. I'm
like
passionate about that one. We're into the gun rounds, folks. G2 immediately buying up on this. We've got Searson to the top of Banana. He sees you, and he hits you. Molotovs all over the place make Searson fall back, and Nexa, he's just going to stick around here at the half wall. Xantera's into the apartments, and who's near? Well, it should be Amanek. And sure enough, he's right around that corner. I didn't mean to yell.
What? About what?
The Zeus.
No, I liked it. Impassioned rage. Nerd rage. I was wondering what they're doing with the 2-man setup in the halls. Oh, Xanteris will punish one. He's so quick with it, man. He just gets in there, gets out.
Little drive-by.
Yeah, like a flash. And then he'll just walk away. They'll lean towards B, and here's where G2, they're comfortable gambling, and they're right about it here. They've got 3 over on the setup, but Nico Nexa so low, so very low. I think they feel like they must take a risk here. Whoa, did he have to touch all those different things for the smoke to land? He put in the code. An op shot comes in from Kenny S. Big! They have 35 seconds. They're thinking about this. They're pre-regretting going B.
Yeah, they're like, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to have to do this. Kenny S back by the dark. And Tabson just able to skate right by it. But, of course, 2 more CTs still hiding in their holes. Nico, he's got that bomb carrier dead. Searson and Keto, they deliver a kill apiece, and it's all on Nexa.
He's low.
58 health. Fine timing. Fine-tuning, and Searson now shooting through desperation. There is no time. They do not have the bomb in time. Nexa just disappears like a magician, and magically, G2 take their first round.
Well, he does what he's supposed to do. If Searson actually doesn't go for the op shot there, then his teammate could have gotten the kill on Nexa, but it was impossible to know what side of the pillar he was on. So try to push him back out of that. But as soon as the op shot went off, Nexa knew he could hide again behind the pillar. So good use of the smoke here. This is absolutely the prevalent play from this position. Once the quad, as the last player at quad, to try to use a smoke on the right or left side, and then to delay for as long as possible. And G2, again, it's kind of a good gamble, right? And this, oh my god, this alt push.
Yes, please.
Jesus. Look at Hunter go.
I'm not sure if it's up to me, but I would like to order more of that.
I thought that was Nico. Hard to tell sometimes. Hunter really extraordinary aim himself.
Amanek, he's looking to slip one behind them.
Give him the reach around.
And squeeze! They're going to try to get into this B site. Flashbangs over top of the smoke. We got Kenny with the FAMAS. Nexa with one as well. And that flashbang's good enough. Nice assistance here from Hunter. Tizian looks to maybe turn this one back. There's 2 CTs over in their spawn. And, of course, one on this T-ramp because Amanek, well, he's just sat back in his position. What you got for us, Tizian? What fruit are you eating today?
Maybe jackfruit. You can jack open the site.
It's possible, but it's going to be difficult with the 2 CTs on this cross. Yeah, he knows it. He just gives his backup. Either they're there or they're not. And he runs over, gets his answer. G2 second round back-to-back. This was nice.
That's what it all comes down to. Really melts him like a cheese string in the microwave.
Like James Bardolph would say.
Yes.
Noise.
Noise. He would say that. I saw the top of your gums when you said that. Noise. Like your name was
Noise.
Reginald Cumberbatch or something.
Don't laugh at that. There are people out there with those kinds of awful names.
Awful names? How dare you? They're out there.
They're out there. Probably playing polo and...
I have an awful name. My name's like Govinda Salami or something.
Mohan Govinda Salami.
Connor with an E.
I have the worst middle names.
What's your middle name?
I have 2.
Really?
Yeah. Larry and Mike.
Is your
Connor, Larry, Mike, Gervin. Yep. Thanks, Mom.
Why? What do you meant as I've remembered someone with 3 first names.
There's a first for everything. G2 looking to tie up at 3 rounds apiece, and they've got all the tools they need.
You know,
Same cannot be said for Big.
For the rest of your life, by the way.
Send help.
So far, so good for G2, honestly. The comeback. Establishing control here. Going for the jump spot. Sitting and waiting. And they're coming. No flash here. What do you think? Should they continue forward with the B exec or should they turn it back towards A? Oh, with this Deagle. I mean, come on. The burner.
Let's see it.
Heat it up. Nico.
Mack 'em.
Oh.
A little bit of damage on the 2 Ts that both challenge that corner. Nico comfortable enough to just walk away a bit and send Big Clan soaring back to the A site. Again, they've got so little to work with. I mean, it's not like they had anything invested over on Banana. They did do a good enough job of showing presence so that Kenny plays in CT spawn, but I mean, it's going to take a bit of a miracle. Or maybe a bit of a mistake on the behalf of G2. We'll see. We'll see. Flashbang into short. The back of Hunter very much exposed. And Kenny S.
Yikes.
Well, he's coming in from library now. It's a shooting gallery. Very much going the way of G2 as you would expect. Santerez, well, he slipped into the library and he just saw him, man. He's going to come running into the bomb site. If he dies after time, that's going to hurt.
From him?
No, sir. Amanek going to cut him down. G2 Esports tying at 3 rounds apiece.
I feel like there are convenient times to hide from people. That was one of them.
Sure.
Wait for the after time play. Of course, you could still, fly around the corner. But if you can, that would haunt them for the next round. It's one of the best ways to set yourself up to win the next round. Try to get someone after time. They really let it go all the way down to the wire. End up losing. Get some damage in. That's nice. Big Clan will have 2 MAC-10s in this round. Searson and Tizian. Not the best buy in the world. G2 will put some pressure on. They get the molly down at the bottom of B. And the push as well. Nexa going for it here. Diving deep. You love to see it. How do Big respond?
3 players in the apartment push. That's what the answer seems to be. Whether it's a passing grade or a fail, time to find out. Kenny S hits that headshot immediately. Hunter falling away from the arch side as Kenny, well, he's a little desperate. He's a little pinned down, but he's still able to fight his way out. Xantera's inside of the pit. Searson, he's got 2 TTs, 2 CTs with their backs turned. He gets the one in the distance, maintains the spray, and now Hunter is all alone. They know exactly where he's at. They should. I mean, they just killed Kenny. Yeah, sure enough. You're not getting away with this one, Hunter. Or is he? 2 kills, goes back, 3 kills. Whoa! Hunter giving them a mouthful. They almost bit off more than they could chew.
My goodness. That was actually pretty insane, man. He was looking for that 4th kill. If he hadn't taken those spam shots through the wall, maybe you give him odds in that last remaining 1v1. This was cool. Beautiful, man. Couldn't have been better played. The right amount of damage. You get the like kill straight off with the first spray, but got him fast enough. And Hunter, oof, he wanted that.
Yeah, he wanted that bad.
I think mostly because it would have been sick.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
It's not even like, oh, we need that round. I don't think he really cares. He's just like, damn, I'm insane.
Man, I'm nuts.
Yeah.
And he is 11-5 currently on the scoreboard. G2,
wow.
They're going to lose 1 round and give that lead right back to Big. Tabson, he's got Hunter up close. And Nico a little further back. Ooh, off of the flash, Hunter will take one with him. It's Tabson and Searson to deny anything further for G2 Esports. Execute comes in with a molly on second oranges. Good 5-7 damage. Damn, Amanek. Oh, Nexa. That's dirty. Keto. Got to hold that smoke. Amanek, he's going to run right through it. Oh my goodness. Searson, though. Yeah, he figured out what was going down. But Kenny S, exact same position.
Poor Tizian. The first push, headshot. Second push, headshot. Tizian's like, someone cover something.
2 little eye pokes coming through from G2, but Big Clan, they wear glasses, and so they're safe. They've got that 2-round lead, and it's a buyback on the cards for the CT side.
Would you pay for that flower pot smooth, DJ? Be honest. Kenny S opping. Searson opping. Let's go head to head.
Yeah, I'm down to sign up for this. One of the most legendary op players in all of CSGO versus the new blood.
I thought you were going to say something dumb like versus Kenny S.
No. Kenny, he's got the first one. Hunter picks up Tabson as he turns his back towards mid. Tizian burned to a crisp. Gets executed by Amanek. And then Xanteras trades as Amanek tries to fade down into the pit. Searson, all that's left over. This aggression down middle with the smoke on ramp. That was everything for G2. I absolutely respect the tenacity behind that CT round.
They just give it their all. Of course, you open up lines here. Oh, that's a wicked shot, man. They open up lines here into alt, and the comfort of just sitting there for longer than you normally be able to with the mollies to the bottom of mid, the smoke as well. So that push really supports your opper and shutting down a default that looks like the default we saw from Big. Not aware of the thought that there could be someone peering into alt. They should have been. Attack timeout called here for G2. Maybe just to figure out what they want to do next. Malik has some ideas. A well-spoken individual. Seems like a nice guy. Deeply rooted in the French scene. I saw you looking at song lyrics.
Yeah.
You're planning the line?
Hey, don't worry about it.
To use in Counter-Strike?
Don't you worry about it.
Okay.
Don't you worry about it. I saw a Jack Black video earlier today.
Okay.
And I just used the word tenacity, and I was thinking about Tenacious D.
Tenacious D, okay.
Jack Black. Man's got pipes.
Absolutely.
What's Jablin? Jables? 2 Desert Eagles here between Keto and Xanteras. 1 flashbang for Tizian. I like rounds like this because I feel like Big Clan, they're always prepared on these kinds of throwaways. They've always got something up their sleeve. And like a bad magician, sometimes it just doesn't work. But at least they try. So Xanteras, he gets thrown out into middle off of the flashbang from Tizian. And sure enough, it is empty-handed thus far for Big. His Deagle gets blown away over to Arch, and Kenny's not missing shots. Hunter's going to sweep in and get himself one, near two. USP shoots through. Kenny comes back, and G2 tie at 5.
Yo, Kenny's hitting everything right now. I mean, normally this, when I say normally, I mean like 3 years ago, it'd be like, oh, regular game from Kenny S. But these days, man, feels like he's been way off. And at this tournament, has been way off. You know, it's so serious with this event because for some teams, it's the last tournament of the year.
Yeah.
You know, they're characterizing it as the end of the season.
For sure.
And it's not an easy draw no matter where you go. You know, this is, you know, Big and G2, maybe one of the easier teams at this event. That's saying a lot. But yeah, you know, no one wants to end badly. There's just something about that. Even though, you know, the whole year matters for something. This just ending on a high note, I think, is going to be very important. So Kenny looking sharp. That's always a feel-good thing.
Damage over towards Arch. T's running. But CT's gunning. Nico going to find Tizian as he tries to wrap around through spawn. And it's Keto down. Xanterez now. The first man to fall in the previous round gets a second chance here in the 11th. Hunter's walking into this. Shadow advantage, but it's minute. 6 rounds for G2. They've got that 1-round lead.
They look like they're playing way better than Big, but Big are so close behind them, it's hard to say that.
Well, it was that strong start, right? 3-0 for Big. Now 6 rounds to the 2 ever since.
Mm-hmm. We'll see what happens here. Last time, I think on that rifle, G2, they just decided to stroll down mid like it was no one's business. They got away with a whole lot. Round number 12, expecting some banana aggression. There's not actually going to be much. I think G2 are hoping for them to try to contact explode mid. Kenny S getting frisky in the halls. Oh, wow, he takes so much damage. That's a pretty good punish. I mean, he doesn't die, but nearly puts that belt of utility to waste. Wonder if this is a moment that you'd like to go test halls now that you've seen him out of there. Searson over towards B. Oh, the crack spot. I mean, the timing's perfect for CT, and Nexa doesn't die. He is looking pretty lonely here, though. Very, very lonely.
Closest rotate's going to be Nico, and he's still not even on the cusp of spawn.
Wow. They gave up B-plate all the way back on the side, had no rotates coming in.
Doesn't quite get there. Frag grenade is good for about half of Tabson's health. That's worth... Ooh!
What? Was he up on anything?
Oh, monsieur. Kenny, yes. Very nice.
Keto's low, Tabson's low.
Yep, that's going to justify the retake attempt off of the back of that one. They flush one off of the dark corner. Tabson's off. Oh, no. Keto, he gets Hunter. Xantera is going to answer. Now it's all on Nico. He comes running in only to die at the hands of Xanterez.
I kind of phased out a little bit, but then, you know, it's Nexus on coffins. They don't call for any rotations. They have a 4-lane setup holding on to it, but they came for early B control early on, and then they just went all the way back. I feel like Nexa had the information to at least ask for some help at a certain point.
Dink donk.
Dink donk, yeah,
hey,
that's unfortunate.
These highlights are all nice and whatnot, but Kenny asked you the smoke. Excuse me, we forgot one.
One up to... It was just in the middle of the site, right beside the second oranges.
Joey.
Wild stuff.
One off per side here. Dude, I love this. We've got a nice back and forth game, and unlike our last match, it's not nearly as streaky. You know, thank God for those overtimes. That's where all the excitement was between Navi and Vitality.
No kidding.
This first half of map 1 is just back and forth. And Hunter, well, look at this aggression. I understand why he goes for it. The man is 17-7, now 17-8. As the 4v4 ensues off of the back of that op shot. And it's Tabson with the op, after Searson was the first casualty. Molotov here for Nico. He goes forward off the flash.
Oh, 2 flashes.
Very nice.
Really good. That's Nexus who gets the assist.
Yep.
And they can pick up an extra smoke. That's enormous. Nico will go and grab that.
And there's 2 types of players, right?
Okay.
One type when the Molotov's at their feet that they hold W. And that's Nico in this position. Ooh, M4 from Amanek right on the corner. Tabson just kind of jumping around in jubilation. A jolly little stroll out mid, but it's cut down just like Tizian is.
I like this G2. They're pushing, they're peeking a lot. They're finding like ways to be aggressive at all these different smaller points in the round.
They're weaponizing their strengths.
Definitely.
Here's Kenny S through the smoke.
Oh, he saw like one tracer, if that.
What is that?
Crazy.
What a madman.
This was good too. Just this nice retake on B, the molly down behind the half wall, plus the double flash. No escape.
Kenny also not missing those shots. You're just talking about it. Kenny S not
everything.
missing. Yeah, that was just a shoulder peek.
Yeah, he's awesome right now.
Very cool. G2 with a 1-round lead.
Still technically got the most kills of all time, I think, Kenny S.
Yes, yes. The most
He's killed more
kills.
money. He killed more people than anybody in the whole game. That's pretty insane.
And he still delivers.
He's still shooting.
He's still getting headshots.
They got a show on Comedy Central.
Really?
Yeah, it's a Canadian television station for you guys at home. Yeah.
It's not that much funny stuff in
It
Canada.
wasn't that funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one more thing.
You know, we just laugh at things because it's polite.
Yeah. And then say sorry. Nico, this is a person who doesn't apologize.
For absolutely nothing. Lines up a little bit of wallbang damage as well. Hey, just goes back in for more, but he's going to get caught trying to jump away around the corner. That one hurts. Nexa here on damage control. He's got 3 players ahead. Tizian, he just got the Deagle kill over on the A side. Yeah, they're gone.
But their teammates are going to rotate over. Nexus telling them to leave. So...
And Tizian, he's already able to get up around the arch side. Kenny S, oh my, almost peeked right into it. And everybody from Big Clan can take the exact same route. A molly thrown over. Searson, he's making noise on short side, but look at this. Flank from Kenny S. Okay, he gets there. It's all on Amanek. He just needs to stop the bomb. He's inside of the corner. 4 seconds, no bomb plant. Amanek locks down the A site, but G2 sweating bullets.
100%. Oh, it was wonderfully played, though. Oh, he works off this angle. He could have got off there. It was a team flash on Tizian from Searson that only helps Amanek out so much. That was the off that gets blinded Moto. Plus the 3 kills. No time to even plant the bomb, let alone get the kills. The flank was there. You saw Tizian had to speed it up there as we saw the time on the clock. But it doesn't work out too hot here. G2 are beating their regular CT win percentage by a big margin already, with 8 rounds now.
This is fun. This is a good half of Counter-Strike.
You sound so rabid. Double hall setup, 3 rotation to B. There's a arch wide open.
Gonna go for the little boost here. As Searson, ooh, this is interesting. They go for the boost as Searson sets up shop. Oh, and then they flash back. Kenny gets the angle. Santera is just going to take the shot here. I got you, Mr. President. Tizian over towards the apartments. He's going to find one, but Kenny S is just not missing shots. I don't know how he got that keto kill through smoke.
Oh, that's enormous. That's the A site open.
Imagine that. Nobody else left here on A. But I mean, if G2 scramble fast enough, if they just scuttlebutt over here, then maybe they could set up a defense in time. Kenny S, 16, 17, and 9. He has every single kill for G2 this round, and G2 just firing up step by step. This is a winning process. And now Searson's posted on the same angle, but Nico, he's going to walk in and blindside both. G2, a 9-6 CT side. What comes next? Well, we'll have to wait to find out.
Welcome everybody to another installment of Higher or Lower, brought to you by CS Money. I've got the pleasure of being joined by Keto today to go through some skins. So let's explain the premise of the game. So we're going to be showing you 2 skins on screen, and all you've got to do is tell me whether the one with no price shown is worth more or less than the one with a price. So are you ready to get started?
Yeah, I'm ready.
We're going to start off with 20 euros from the Broken Fang case, the 5.7 Fairy Tale. Is that worth more or less than 20 euros?
It's new. It's probably like really expensive right now.
Unfortunately, Keto, you're wrong. It's actually worth less. It's only worth 12 euros.
Oh my god.
And we're going to continue on the same vein with the Fairy Tale, and we're going to put it up against the M4 Battlestar.
I would say higher again.
It's not. It's only worth 8 euros. And we're going to put it against another very bright skin in the AK Neon Rider. Are you a fan of the Neon Rider?
Yeah, I had this one, so this one is higher for sure.
You are indeed correct. 44 euros as well. Well, let's move on over to the next round. We're going to put it up against the Glock Moonrise.
I say higher.
It is lower. It's only worth an average of 68 cents. We've got a Bowie knife. Is that going to be worth more or less?
This is more.
You are indeed correct. A Bowie knife versus the AK-47 Empress, a staple of many CSGO inventories.
I say lower.
You are indeed correct. It is lower. It's 47 euros. We've got an AWP skin here, a very colourful one at that as well.
I think it's less.
It's more than double at 108 euros. This time it is the Emperor.
I say lower.
Your instinct is correct. 55 euros. It's going to be the USPS Neo Noir.
Lower for sure.
You're getting out of the mind games. And it's a good thing that you did, because you are indeed correct. 5 points on the board for you, as that is worth 25 euros on average. The Damascus Steel Huntsman knife, I feel like you may be able to guess whether it's worth more or less.
Yeah, it's more. Definitely.
You are indeed correct. 110 euros. The Lightning Strike, the iconic purple beast, is it worth more or less than our Huntsman knife?
I think it's higher.
Well, you are indeed correct. It's worth 175 euros, which brings your total up to 7 points, Keto. Are you proud of that performance?
Yeah, actually after this bad start, I think it's okay.
Well, there's always time for redemption, Keto, and thank you so much for coming and having a chat and discussing some skins with me. It's been a pleasure to have you on the CS Money, higher or lower.
Thank you guys.
Connor, Larry, Dinkelheimer, Schmidt, Urban.
Close, bro.
How are you doing, man?
Oh, I'm hanging in there. I'm having a grand old time because G2 Esports got a 3-round lead. 6 of the last 7 they picked up on that CT side, never by way of defuse, may I add. So, Big Clan kind of got shut down. Half of their rounds, that 3-0 start. Therefore, did they ever really get started?
Whoa. Philosophical question to start the half.
Think about it, man. 4T's coming around short side. We got Keto with the dual Berettas, and he just starts popping them bad boys. Tizzy, and he's going to walk out from apartments, sees a player, turns around,
Yo, Tizzy has
hits
been
Nico,
nice.
slaps him back, and leaves these 2 T's inside sight. Nexa, he's going to back up a little.
Oh, that's actually huge to get out of the site.
Absolutely is. Kenny asks, where's he going to go and how's he going to come back? He won't. Tizian executes him. Big Clam pick up second pistol, too.
Nice round from Tizian. That was a couple of good frags. And Keto, he's the man of, he is actually so sick with deagles. Or, sorry, with dualies, isn't he?
Dual Berettas.
He got the, was it B hold on Dust 2? With a dually ace?
I think it started as a hold, and then he just ran down Banana like a madman.
Oh, it was on Inferno.
Yeah, playing like Max Payne as he came sprinting down towards mid. He got 30 shots in those dualies.
True. That's why I spray him so wildly. Ugh. I like how Kenny, when he dies, he touches every part of his body. Touches every part once. And then it goes to his face and he drags it down. And then he coughs. That's the Kenny experience.
And then maybe has a cigarette.
1-2 bowls heavy cream.
5 or 6 sausages. And a Searson MP9 here on mid. Oh!
Yo, Kenny's sick today, man. Sick. He's sick.
Yeah. That shot. Wow. Man, advantage here for G2. They remain very clumped up. Like member berries.
Oh, what berries?
A member berry.
What's that?
Oh, it's from South Park. A member berry.
Oh.
It's, you know, member Star Wars. Member berries.
Should get that reference. Okay, well, the Molly to fall back. Good spot to be in. Safe position. Keto will recede. This is the rotation that G2 are looking for to turn their talents back to A.
Good job splitting up the defense.
Cleveland to Miami here. They're going to wrap up lane. 2 players on site. Tizian with an MP9, and he's been pretty reliable so far.
13 bullets.
Oh
They
my
go
God.
for the wraparound arch. Now it's into the M4, into the meat grinder. That is Xantares. Tizian's going to shave off another player, and now they're kind of scrambled. They're scuttled, sitting in the open water.
Production. Did he get dinked for 0 damage? I heard a gush.
What? What are you talking about?
Through
Who got dinked?
Xantares. I heard a gush when he was turning right away through Xantares in the head. I heard it. I heard it get rocked. Right here.
Watch the HP. 4 damage. Nice
4
replay,
damage?
Joey.
That's an amazing replay.
I know Joey's got his hands on that. You see, the replay works with this little twisty knob.
Dude, last
And,
replays are so good.
Man had 2 hands on it.
He got dinked for 4 damage.
We'll call it the replay knob.
He's got a dense head. That's Xantares. A lot of padding.
Yeah. I just picture, like, Joe from Family Guy.
On a wheelchair, though.
No. Well, mind you, he did roll away from what was that damage.
That's true.
Just kind of skated away from it. I love when they flick away and tuck that noggin.
Oh, look at those nades from safety. All the way in the sight. All the way down to the logs.
All right. So, Big, they convert their second pistol. They've kept 4 players alive in both of these CT rounds. But this is the challenge. Kalashnikovs from G2. Ooh, Nexa, sneaky beaky. It's Nexa versus Tizian on Banana. 56 HP though for Nexa. Tizian gonna play the boomich.
I wonder if they're actually looking for the wrap.
Ooh, he lines him up.
The perfect
Almost.
timing on the MP9. Oh, but one will fall back. This is a scary split for oh my goodness. If Nico gets the first kill, Tizian will refrag.
Then Hunter
They know
over
where
from the
Tizian's
CT
still
spawn, and
here.
Tizian keeps on going. He just dives back. Oh my god. Just able to tuck away. Picks up the AK. Both these players on G2 incredibly low, but they've made themselves a little wiggle room with this post plant. Kenny S gonna take it over to construction, and
This is crazy. I mean, they have a spot to actually get lucky on one, an opening kill on either side. Is Hunter going to be clearing this is the question.
oh, he finds Xantares
He
with
can
his head
fall
turned,
back,
dives
yeah.
back down. Now Kenny S, all of a sudden, he's going to have the backside of the CTs if he had stuck around. A little drive-by attempt here from Hunter, trying to minimize himself, trying not to get hit. Kenny, he's in the open, and Searson swaps to the sidearm to take him down, but not in time.
Wow, the 2v3 with that low HP, they play the perfect spots. That was actually very nicely done from G2. Not easy to do whatsoever, but all of the different key plays and moments here from Big were also great, right? The MP9 damage, they get the lucky refrag from Nico, but the trade's in. This was a pretty good round considering the weapons that Big had, but still an equally good response, especially in this 2v3. They played that too, like, just ideally. That was really cool. The way that Hunter and Kenny S were working off of each other. As if they were the brothers. They've got even more experience playing together. Why are you wiping down your whole body with a napkin?
I got a little too excited and just dumped water down my face.
Attack timeout's going to be called for G2. But the thing is, for Big, it's not the biggest deal in the world because they didn't upgrade everything. But that being said, they don't have money now. Does Searson? He's just carrying forward an op.
Yeah.
All right, let's go Searson cam mode.
Come on.
Can we get a crazy smooth for Searson here? Because he's got the op and the round's all about him. DJ sweating.
Just looking at his 45 million buttons. And he doesn't get it.
He's just not going to do it. Okay.
No, that was...
Look, and he's going to get the kill. Okay, no, he's not. Searson will fall back. They do upgrade.
Yeah, they get
Find
everything
the
they
money.
can.
They reach deep into the pockets. They look in the savings account. They withdraw early from the RESP.
Oh, on the money.
Wow, these late banana control nades from the site. Now, technically, they could be run up. Like, the only issue is that there's no actual CTs watching that behind the half wall, but...
So blind.
Whoa.
Santiares couldn't see a thing.
These are the plays I'm talking about with G2 that I love. The Mac 10, fast exec plays.
Player inside of the cubby, though, Tizian. Kenny just goes back. Honestly, because you invested and that bomb's down, just walk away while you can. Leave. It didn't cost them any utility. Only cost them Xanteras on the balcony. So concede an 11th round over to G2, which will be their second T round in a row.
The one thing I love about G2's philosophies on this on T sides is just that they realize that there's not actually a one-to-one value between working hard for a round and winning it. So like if you have one good flash, it costs you less. You get away with getting him in between timing. You can maybe use a Mac 10, and you can like literally win the round off that one kill. And that's like a lot of cool rounds from G2 come off the back of that understanding. They don't necessarily just go into full execs where they try to calculate everything. They do something that's a little bit crafty, a little bit timing related, and go for a bit of speed. And I love that kind of CS. It's fun to watch, and we see how effective it can be here. Kenny S is always throwing the flashes on T side on their T side Inferno strats, by the way.
Malik maniacally rubbing his hands together.
20 kills for Hunter, 20 kills for Kenny S. Not enough kills to go around.
Careful what you're browsing there, buddy.
Zoom, enhance.
We got a quick Hunter PC crash. Everybody relax. We're gonna make it.
Let's watch some Kenny S highlights.
That was on demand.
Boom. Do some comic book noises.
Comic?
Yeah.
Kabam!
More? One more? One last one.
Quick-a-pow!
It's optional if you got any more, but it's okay if you don't.
No, I think 3's enough.
That was pretty good. He was right place, right time, hitting wicked flick shots.
Look at all those trophies.
They just stay winning.
I wish I was this good at something.
Yeah. So
Why
we
are there
just
no
have to talk
trophies
about
in
people.
commentary?
Like,
why doesn't Anders Bloom have a million trophies for his work in his bedroom?
Or some, I would put Anders Bloom stickers on my gun.
Oh my god. They would be everywhere.
Yeah.
Who do you think would have, okay,
Mine would be full bloom.
If we were in a world.
That's what I would call it.
If we were in a world
it would
where,
be a Galil.
Yeah.
Okay. And it would have all Anders stickers. And I would call it full bloom because of the spread on the spray.
Okay. All right.
What do you think?
That's not bad.
Thank you.
That's
it would
not
be
bad.
a Galil chatterbox.
Who do you think would be, we've got a lot of very talented people who work in the broadcast side of Counter-Strike.
Yep.
Okay. Who do you think would have some of the best autographs in-game, stickers in-game?
Oh, I feel like Anders would be a troll.
Yeah, Anders would just...
Imagine Semler's would be
Anders would be like just big block letters.
I bet it would be like Bardolph, Semler. Would probably have the two.
No, Machine's going to have the best one.
Oh, Machine?
Yeah.
Damn it.
I think.
I don't know what other people's signatures look like.
Harry's would probably just be like a big circle.
You drew that with your hand like you're using a marker.
In my mind's eye, that's what I see.
Where would Hugo's land? And the coolness. So you have good
Something
handwriting?
very rigid, but very sophisticated with a little element of cool.
Right, like an old-fashioned.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe cursive? It wouldn't strike me if he could write cursive.
Yeah. Wow.
Hawkas would just say, ahoy hoy.
Ahoy hoy, it's your boy, Hawka. I used to call them Dinky and Hawko.
Dinky and Hawko.
By accident all the time.
Yeah. Blez. Blez would be metal.
Sick. Yeah.
I bet you it would be like those newly added CSGO patches. Have you seen the patches added in the most recent update? In our operation, they released the new patches, right, for the agent skins. And it's all of the different ranks from Counter-Strike.
Okay.
But written in the same lettering of metal bands. Slayer. But instead of Slayer, it says Silver.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they're really,
That's
really
pretty
nice.
Cool.
Yeah, Joey was having a field day. So I feel like Bleh would be right up there with those. I don't want to not mention somebody who I think is really cool, but there's just a lot of people to think about. Potters would probably be awesome. I don't know if it'd be a Harry Potter reference.
They'd have to combine those two, because then you could get them both, right?
Yeah, and there'd have to be like a legacy pack. They'd have to invite Moses back in. They would have to give one to Henry G, Sadakist. Like we need all the options.
Yeah.
All the options. Thorns would just be like a :V, little troll face.
Yeah. Good one.
But
Play the Hunter pack.
yeah, we've had quite a few kills. Hunter's looking like he's back. And sure enough, he is. So,
Wow.
Thank you for your patience, everybody. Thank you for going on that journey with us.
Like it never happened.
We are right back. Right back to the action. G2, 3 rounds the lead on this T side, and right off of the tech pause, Big Clan gonna try and catch him off guard here. 2 kills quickly off of the banana fight, but Tizian, he tries to hide behind half wall, hits another headshot and takes Kenny to 30. But it is still that man advantage held on to by Big.
Tizian's hitting everything too today. Very good game from him.
Keto back B site. Let's see if he can deliver. Ooh, yes! 3 kills with the A1S.
Sweet. That's well done. Not many bullets. I think he used almost every single one to get that 3rd kill. We don't have that horrifying look on Toby's face. An easy round. Nothing to worry about. Nice kill from Searson. These late HEs that Big are using to nail the middle and bottom of Banana are huge. And it's like you're fighting a ghost, right? There's no one actually there. They're throwing all those nades from back in the site. And it feels like G2 have not actually caught on to that. They keep running kind of head first into it. Oh. Whoa. The instant double dink. The late nades again from sight. I mean, this is G2 trading for top banana control. You know, the Halls thing. That's something they're just going to have to live with. But I think this part of the strategy worked out okay. And they just come running around the corner, like a little bit off timing with the flash. Searson, he's out in the open. One will cross into the site. Searson still has open lines here. Oh, but he won't get the kill. Tabson goes down behind him. Searson, he's trying to have impact. Oh, he couldn't stop the bomb either. Oh, what an unfortunate round for Searson.
He's just trying to find something, but instead gets nothing, and his teammate falls. We got 1 frag grenade still here on Nexa, 2 health bars for G2 at that halfway point. Big Clan, they've got the utility for the retake, but will they hit their shots? It's Amanek standing on top of his teammate right here in the pit, looking to lock down the CT cross. Nexa throws the frag from Banana, instant headshot, a second for Amanek. He's got 3 kills on the round, and Searson still, after all his teammates fall around him, will have very little impact. 2 kills, but in the end, it amounts to nothing. G2.
What a round. Searson, I mean, he's literally in the most impactful position, and yet every single one of his teammates die as they're entering the site. I feel like this is a series of very unlucky and close calls for Big Clan. The punishment here to the back of spawn with Searson right there in construction as well. And then Amanek, a great spray down. Xanteris and Tizian couldn't even get through him to trade out the second guy who was in pool. Well, and with that, we've got the 2 Falmus buy-in. Searson will pick up an op. That seriously felt so unfortunate for Big, didn't it?
It really did, yeah. I mean, Searson, it felt like he wanted to make a play the entire time.
Oh, look at these nades. Another nade through the window into alt, and it hits Nexa, Amanek, and Hunter.
All right, softening them up. Kneading them like pizza dough.
Wow, wherever they go. They're going to do that same play with Nexa up front.
Yeah. See if Searson can get impact. He is still over by Arch. Tizian off of the pit with 2 kills. Headshot comes in from Hunter. He looks back towards Searson, but now that op is rattling off, and Nico's up close and personal. He dies out to Searson, who dives behind boxes, and Kenny S then stops him with bomb on his back in this 1v3. He's going to get that down. Keto and Tabson both coming around from arch side. Smoke soon to fade. And Kenny S, he is on fire tonight. 23 kills, 13 deaths, catching Keto with a little bit of damage and engulfing the bomb in flames, wasting no time to wrap back around Apps. They've got this smoke, and they don't throw it on him, but rather the C4. Kenny S not going to peek yet. Keto, the only player with a kit. Oh, and Tabson's now been taken down. Keto, he's going to try to stick this. Kenny, he needs to find the angle. The defuse is Keto's. And even with the kill right after, it's a defusing round win for Big.
Oh, man, it comes so close. You can see Kenny didn't want to commit to it just in case it was a fake. All of the kills, which is nice, but the round, which is a little bit nicer. Here is a great hold from a combination effort from the pit and the site. And right as it's on 0, Kenny S will find the frag. That smoke to displace and remove the points of reference is all it takes. Wow, a close call. A nail biter there. But Kenny S, he's one of the most clutch players in the game's history, period. Like rifle, AK, whatever. Rifle, op, whatever. So I gave him about a 50-50, especially today with him playing so well in that 1v2. With a smoke on Moto, Molly to himself, and enough space to get wherever he wants to. So I consider Big fortunate to be able to pull that out.
Well, they may be fortunate, but they're not sitting on fortunes. Obviously, this time, 1 MP9 and 4 Fami. No kit, limited nades. But obviously in a better spot than G2. Check out that scrappy buy. Kenny S, the one player in the mix. Oh, Kenny, he body blocks Nexa and then has a frag dunked on him, but Keto puts an end to the suffering before the grenade blows off his shins. It is chaos. It is carnage. It is an 11th round win for Big.
It definitely feels like Big are I mean, okay, we'll cool off until we see what happens on this round. This is a bit unlucky, and there's definitely room for both of them in the smoke, but he just didn't know he could go around the other side. I mean, he's in the smoke, right?
Please, brother. No. That's like Titanic. There was definitely room for 2 people.
Yeah. I guess I mean, at the end of the day, makes for a great movie. 4 Famuses still persist. 1 round difference. No telling who's going to win this game.
Searson looking to power up a little bit. He has crawled up the scoreboard to 18 and 14. That's the second most amount of kills on Big. First slot, Tizian.
Tizian's been doing very well.
Cool.
He is popping off.
In the last month on Inferno alone, Tizian is the 3rd highest rated player on Inferno specifically, behind Searson and Xantares.
That's cool. He does get a lot of action. He's the arch rotator. First to B, first to stop A hits.
It is Tabson, believe this or not, who has a 0.78 rating.
He's not been great
on Inferno. Taking on a lot of responsibility. We all know that. But if I had told you that during his carry days, you wouldn't believe me. Smoke grenades coming over the top here at the A site. Tizian on arch to be tested, and he's able to get himself 1 and then some. 40 damage onto Nexa added before this commitment to the A site comes through for G2. Searson dodges, and just over the boxes, he pops Nico's head. And it's not the final threat. Xantares still in the graveyard stairs. Here's that bomb plant, pops up, and shuts them down. 12 rounds each.
Okay. Well, there's a ton of fight here, and I like that G2 are trying new things every round. Here's a fast arch wrap. They make a lot of progress, but they get whittled down every single step of the way, wrapping into the site. Searson does so well to hit that shot. That was a really impressive second one. Kind of figuring out how his opponent's going to try to come close to the box in the middle. Zones him almost just by crouching and then takes uncrouches and nails him right between the eyes. All 4 attack timeouts have been called, and I think one real issue here for G2 is they're taking so much utility damage. Like, they are eating everything, and I just want to give full credit to Big. They're using these HEs like they're homing missiles out the back of halls, down Banana from safety. It's been really nice. Doing much better than G2 were able to do in their first half already. And still more rounds to go here on CT side.
Three Tech 9s, 2 P250s. That's a lot of footsteps being heard. Tizian gonna go ahead and start spraying through it. Finds a headshot. Underhands the frag grenade. That's a little bit of extra damage. Tizian still hanging on here, and a teammate by his side. Not to mention, still players' presence closer towards Arch. Kido. Oh, sorry, Nico. That's right, he's on the T side. Gets caught out on the balcony. Nexa's going to be killed alongside Hunter, so total shutdown here with the little buy of G2. Tizian throwing himself into the Dragon's Lair.
In Canada, we call it the Dragon's Den.
Oh, yeah.
You watch?
You
show?
watch? No.
The Shark Tank, Dragon's Den?
I don't.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, it's fun.
I don't like people who get shut down.
Stop right there.
No, they're disappointed. Okay. Gun round.
Yeah, that was a cool eco. G2 bring a lot of ingenuity to the eco rounds. But it's not enough. I think the way Tizian played it was just beautiful. And here he is in halls again. Oh, sorry, the Searson. They try to find that homing AG. Goes a bit far this time. And Searson peeks out towards mid. G2, I feel like going B late is a solution from what we've seen. Also, they can still do whatever they want to try to do at A with the end of halls, if they're comfortable with that. But surely you'd expect in this position, you're mauling Searson, but he'll get an open shot. Nexa's out. They don't hold him back. They wanted to peel out of mid there. You could see.
How do they reset?
I mean, they could just still go back and do anything they want in some sense. It's just going to make the site holds a little bit easier, but I don't think too much has changed in terms of what they're able to do. But Mr. Awareness himself, Tizian, he waits patiently for this moment. Oh, they're going to walk through that? They might have heard him, I don't know.
They sit inside the smoke a little bit.
Oh, they do it just to pull Tizian out.
We got Xanterra's inside of the site. Searson from pit has no pressure as of yet. Now he sees them coming in from 2 directions, but Xanterra, as he survives on a single point of health, and his frag grenade just took 100 off of those last 2 Ts. Big Clan are on fire.
It has been hard fought, but Big Clan, they're looking like the better team in each and every single one of these rounds for like the last 5 or 6. Searson starting to find these openings a little bit more easily every single time, and he's heating up, peeking, taking shots. Everyone's looking very reliable, you know, on Big right now. I think the utility usage has been astounding, and Tizian's awareness as the arch rotator, when they pick the fight in halls, how they're fighting B, I'm loving all of it.
I love this little jack-in-a-box Tech 9 play. Uncrouch, 1 shot. Uncrouch, 1 shot.
It's the Diglett play.
I think it'd be really cool. Blast, listen up. If like the team logos, players could be on fire. I read that on Reddit the other day. Imagine if you got a kill 3 rounds in a row and didn't die. Or maybe it's get a kill 5 rounds in a row and didn't die. Their photos on the side, just the same
why not?
fire
There's
animation.
room for it.
Oh, that'd be awesome. And then when you got a whole team 16-0.
It'd be like a blue fire, white fire.
Man, oh man.
Campfire.
Flashbangs through the smokes here at the top of mid. Brackets under question. Amanek not relaxing at all. He just runs around onto Arch and gets cut down by Searson. G2 gonna just try and strong arm their way into the B bomb site. We've got tabseN and Keto in position. tabseN's just gonna stay tucked, not a problem. He now starts to activate and catches 2 kills. Headshots are crisp. tabseN tippity taps for a trio of frags and gives Big Clan 3 map points.
They've made it so G2 just do not want to go B at all. They're only going here on this eco, but they haven't even tried. The last time they went around, I feel like, was that 2-on-3 situation where they were so low on health. So long ago.
So long ago.
It was so long ago you can't even confirm or deny if that was the round.
I can't. I had to check the scoreboard.
But it feels like it, right?
6 in a row from Big.
6 in a row from Big Clan. It looks like it's going to be 7 too, Connor.
I've got the buyback up. Let's see it, G2. CSGO, unchained.
Oh, they're not watching the bottom.
Unmanageable.
They'll just leave now. Oh, the nades are so good. It's some damage.
It's some.
And they really aren't throwing the same ones every time. They kind of threw the same ones 3 rounds in a row on B, punish, punish, punish. Then they stopped. They switched over to the back of the halls. But also, it's like to let them know that they know what strategy they're going to go for this round. A little welcoming gift.
4 out of 5 players on Big Clan have 200 utility damage or more.
Wow. That's almost 10 people of utility damage.
10 dead peoples.
Halls pop incoming, but they look ready for this. They look like they want this.
Tizian eats the flashbang. Xantera's right down beneath him, and he's going to deal with the first player who falls with bomb into pit. 2 men left for G2. They try to challenge up short, and Tizian just going to jump onto the box here, dodging the threat that is Nico, and closing onto the head of Nexa. Big. That is an important win here on Inferno. A convincing victory once they took to that CT side, and an unleashed look